What's up, everybody? Dustin here with Florida Mountain Bike Guides. I've been requested this a lot, so I'm going over what I typically bring on a biking trip. So what I'm going to do today is pull out each item from my bag, show you what I typically wear during the ride, what I bring with me, so I have in my car, so if any accidents or anything like that happens, and everything that keeps me going as a mountain biker. So let's get into it. All right, so we're jumping right into the bag. It's filled to the brim right now, but you know, that's just how it works. It's perfect size, fits everything I need, so I've been sticking with it. I might upgrade sooner or later, but right now it does me good. So first things first is GoPro. Always have the GoPro with me. Always content creating, so I have to have this with me. Usually we'll have mounts in here, the GoPro itself, so that's in here. Chest mount for the GoPro, just because if you never know, you want to do a different angle or something like that, so it's good to always have the chest mount with you for that. Second, we've got our towel. We've got our change of clothes. I always like to shower off in the bike washes, especially during the heat of the summer right now. You'll be sweating and everything, so you'll be happy you had a change of clothes. So take a shower in that bike wash area, change yourself, and then you're not driving home in sweaty clothes. I always have the sandals with me as well, goes along with the change of clothes. Right now I'm rocking the Crocs, so I'll shower off in the Crocs, have all the dirt and everything kind of wash off me, and then I hate driving home with soggy feet, so I'll switch over to the nice dry sandals, and that just makes my life so much easier. Digging in deeper, water bottles. Now I know it's kind of excessive to have 3 bottles, but I'm that guy that sucks down my water so fast, so I like to have tons of water. You'll see always got a little bit of a Gatorade powder in there at the bottom, just because I deplete so hard that if I don't have a little bit of like Gatorade or some kind of sugar in my water, I will literally fall out. Along with the depletion, I always have a bar with me, and I always carry a goo pack. These are great for when you're feeling that cramp come on. It has tons of amino acids, tons of sodium, tons of caffeine. So if you're feeling the crash, kind of that midday ride, you pop one of these, within 10 to 15 minutes, you're ready to go. Getting deeper, we have the rag. I always carry a rag with me, because when you're working on the bike, you're bound to have something that you're tweaking with, or the chain that you need to clean off from the wax that you use to oil your lube your chain. So it's good to have the towel. I always like to lube my chain either the day before or before I'm coming out here on my ride at the house, so when I get here it kind of soaks into those O-rings, and then I'll give it a nice wipe off before I hit the trail. Going deeper, I always carry the padded shorts with me. Going a little deeper, got to get the helmet out. This is my absolute favorite helmet. All right, so after the helmet, I always carry my pack with me. This Savu pack is awesome. It's by Osprey. It's a little faded right now, but I literally can't say enough about this pack. Has the air pack in the back, so you're not sweating the whole time against yourself. Tons of storage. It has 2 water bottle holders on each side, and again, like I said, I drink tons and tons of water, so it's good to have that water bottle storage. My phone, I can hold my miscellaneous items that I have for my nutrition. Going even deeper, my pads, or I call them my confident pads. I always wear pads. It doesn't matter if I'm just doing a normal ride in the neighborhood or not. Those freaking spikes on the edge of your pedals, they'll get you. I mean, so it's always good to have nice lengthy long pads. So these are my knee pads. I always bring these with me. They are a dry fit material, so in the summertime, again, it's cool, it's not too hot, and once you're on and used to them, they literally don't feel like they're there at all. Elbow pads the same, again, dry fit material. I love these pads. We have the shoes. So I'm a classic Vans guy. I always rock the Vans. These are the Waffle Cup BMX, so they are a slight different print. You see they're absolutely destroyed right now, but they usually do have a harder compound. They usually come with a nose or like a toe protection. That little toe lip has saved me so many times. I always wash my shoes out too at the end of the day, so you'll see the end of the pads. I just bring them separate because I don't like to store them up at the house, so that just makes things easier for me. So we're getting closer and closer to the end. Getting deeper into the bag, I always carry gloves with me, so this is usually just my glove department. I'll have about 3 pairs in here. It gets hot in Florida, man, so our hands sweat so much. It's nice to be able to come out of the car, switch a pair of gloves out, and then you're ready to ride again. In here, I also always carry a tube with me just in case, because I always ride tubes and it's just way easier to change out on the trail. I also do have some valve stems in there. On the right side will be all my tools that I carry. I have a small hand pump. I have my tire changing set just in case. In here, I should have my battery for my night rides. Here is my light for the night rides. This thing is a beast. Amazon special. Always carry a shock pump. My night ride blinker for the night rides. And this thing, Crank Brothers tool. I love this thing. Always carry my huge gallon thermos jug that keeps my water super cold. I'll top off all my bottles. It usually will top off all my bottles, my water that I drink when I'm driving out here. That's usually filled with Elementi, which is a non-sugar added salt hydrating mix. Big shout out to those guys. So I always drink hydrating salts on my way out here. Always eat a good breakfast. I'll fill my water bottles that has Gatorade, just a little bit of powder at the end, so again, I'm not depleting. I'll have my crunch bar, I'll have my goo just in case I'm back up. Moving over to the pump, this thing's handy dandy. Now, it's not one of those professional pumps that you get that kind of has the gauging, but it works for me. I kind of know exactly where my tires need to be with this pressure. And then speaking of which, I usually run about 20 in the back, and I'll go 18 in the front for PSI, and that has always done me well. All right, so this is the completed kit. Got the gloves on, elbow pads, knee pads, butt pad. We've got the Vans socks, the lumbar support pack. Inside my lumbar support pack, you'll have my 2 water bottles. I always like to carry my watch with me so I know the time. Inside here, we will have a granola bar. I also have my goo pack, just in case if I'm feeling fatigued out on the trail. Side pockets, I always carry the multi-tool kit that I was telling you by Crank Brothers. And on this side, I will have my car key, so I don't lose that. So again, this is the full kit that you will see while I'm on the bike. On the bike itself, I will have my extra water bottle with me. And that's really about it. That completes my kit for today's ride. We'll see you out there. Well, that's gonna end today's trip. I hope you enjoyed the time. Hope you learned something about all the gear that I bring, and maybe that helps you with your next trip or your next packing situation. I'll try to get some more clips of Soldier Creek out here. This place was actually pretty cool. With the e-bike, man, it makes it like a brand new park. I kind of miss it now. So you might see some more clips out here, but always good seeing y'all. See you on the trail.
You